Oh! There, look at that out of the water.
Oh, it's on you.
Oh! You got one
fish.
Thanks for chumming him up, baby.
The Blue, presented by Yellowfin, with Captain Scott Walker and Captain Steve Roger.
And I just bounce it along the bottom, slow, slow, slow.
Yeah, that's it. You know, you'll feel some garbage on the bottom where all the old roots are.
Yeah.
Oh, your tail's slipping down. Let me give you a different color to put on there. The color there has been really good at the next stop. There's another stop after this?
I don't believe that the trip's complete here in Louisiana unless you actually get it to do both. I mean, that offshore fishing was, bar none, as good as it gets. That inshore fishing was incredible. You know, it was simple. Anybody can do it. Wife, kid, whoever. Right. You're not catching little, they're not little fish. I mean, we're catching fish as big as this table that pull extremely hard. I think you got to do both. I think it's an experience completely different, but they eat, both of them, each of them are right up at the top of
Yeah, you have to make time to book an offshore guy and your backcountry guy. And if it's going to be Anthony, we meet Anthony for the first time. I mean, he's professional. He's got everything ready for us. All we do is step on the boat. He had the rods ready, the baits ready, and he gave us two choices, spinner or bait casting. And you know, we grabbed spinners first because we wanted to catch the redfish, but you know, your ADD kicks in. And what do? You grab the bait caster.
Are you busting on me already?
Oh, yes. You know, you can only you can only do one thing for so long, then you say, hey, what about this bait caster?
Yeah.
How'd that work out?
Well, that's the thing, you know, you can fish a spinner as good as anybody else. I can fish a spinning reel as good as anybody else. I mean, that's what we use 99% of the time. We're just comfortable with that rod, making that cast. And I like to, you know, whatever, we caught fish, it was cool, but that bait caster,
it was calling
yeah, you know what I mean? And I gave it a couple flicks out there, and we had some bird nest issues.
We?
Yeah,
You and the reel.
The captain had a couple too.
I know, so I'm not going to crack on you at all.
Well, actually, after I saw the captain make a little nest, I said, well, what the heck? If he can make a nest, I'm going to make a nest.
That's what he does all day long.
Yeah. So I slung out there, and you know, I actually ended up getting the hang of that.
Unfortunately,
I didn't get a bite on it, but I thought that would have been really cool because, you know, those reels,
they were,
they're that big. I mean, they are the smallest thing that you can catch a fish on, but you're catching a giant fish on such a tiny reel. It's just something different. You know, you see the bass guys with them. I was ready to give it the old, you know.
Yeah, I know what you wanted to do. I just wish we could have that bite on that.
Yeah.
We were running out of time fast.
Yeah. Oh, Anthony!
That is in
I was witness to that
That's in
one.
your face.
I love it.
I was witness to that one, buddy.
String music.
That was nice, buddy. Persistence. Now, was that one with the little lip on it?
No, I went back to the topwater bait.
I was going to say, because he really...
I cast out a little farther from the point, came straight back against the current.
Okay.
The whole while I was just gazing off to our right here. You can kind of see this tide line that's going out there.
Okay, so they're setting up right there.
Yeah. This might be the biggest one yet. I'm gonna land him for you when you're ready. Gosh, this guy here is fired up.
He's a good one, huh?
Yeah.
Is he a stud or is he a foul hook fatty? Or both?
Both.
I don't know what number this is, but we've caught a lot of fish already.
Just getting started, huh?
Well, that is a good one, buddy.
Perfect opportunity for the boga. Dynamite, right in the bottom of the lip.
All right, let's see how good he is. What's he weigh, Anthony?
That fish there, 12 and a half.
12 and a half.
Oh my goodness.
Wanna get this for you?
Got it. That's gonna hold him there for the weight? Does he have a spot on him? He sure does. One on the tail. We catch some down here with no spots.
What's he weigh, Scott?
Look at that. 12 and a half right on the nose.
Oh, I'm telling you. Man knows his stuff.
Man, that is a beautiful fish. I'm gonna let you go.
Thank you.
You catch 100 of those a day for 30 years. I think you start to figure them out, don't you?
Gotcha.
Practice makes perfect, right?
Yeah.
Come on, baby.
Thanks for the hand.
Here he goes.
Doesn't get any better than that. I'm getting back in the game.
Top
My
water.
wind knot is gone.
It's such a beautiful day. I mean, it was perfectly silent. You didn't hear anything but that fish eat the plug.
Yeah. I'm trying to get the sound of that on my lure here, but
You're kind of in the,
I'm skunked out right here, buddy.
are you kerplunked?
Plunk.
For plunked?
I was hot in the morning, and
I wasn't gonna say that. I was getting a little bit disappointed.
I don't know what happened.
You were
to
just
me.
banging them.
I tried something different, and it definitely didn't. It's doing something different, obviously.
You gotta keep trying something different. But one of them's gotta start paying off.
That's what I was hoping for.
Into the Blue, presented by Yellowfin, is brought to you by Mercury. By Yellowfin, only in a Yellowfin. And by Under Armour, Costa Sunglasses, and Key West.
He rolled right here, a couple of them, right here. So,
Stroke straight
what
down.
was the possession limit you're saying?
2-day limit per person is the possession limit.
So you're allowed to come down and fish for 2 days.
Well, you can fish for a week, but you can only
Only
leave
have
with a
2 days
2-day
worth.
possession limit, yes.
Okay,
But
yeah.
that's still a lot of fish. I mean,
Oh,
when you
5
factor
of
in
them things is a lot.
the redfish limit and the speckled trout limit, and there are other edible saltwater species here too, a person can really take home a lot of fish. Some customers are like catch and release, and we encourage them to do that whenever they want to, but there's a lot of fish here. If someone is interested in taking fish home, they can certainly get a ice chest full of fillets.
Best of both worlds there for them.
We encourage them to do so. It's a fabulous place, offers a lot of different dimensions to different anglers of all skill levels.
Yeah,
I
if
don't
you
know
got some
about
kids.
double treble hooks with a novice. I'll give you credit. I'll give you credit for pulling those out and handing them to somebody who's never seen a pole
He
before.
just threw over there, but there is another one out there somewhere. There's some days in the summertime where we actually catch a large number of speckled trout on topwater baits, and they'll hit them better than plastics or any other lure that we can possibly throw. And we'll teach someone who hadn't fished before how to use it, and they'll have a great time.
Well, you get kids, you put a little bait on. You know
Sure.
what I mean? There's nothing to it.
Whatever the doctor orders.
Oh,
There he is.
fish on!
Here comes your buddies to help out.
You want the pole down?
Got a lunka?
Oh, look at the
There's the
bait.
bait. They're going to be right there in
You want
that
the
bait.
pole? We're good or what?
Yeah, just do what you're doing. I'm going to get the pole.
Should we keep
Yeah, just
casting
keep
in his
throwing.
wake?
Keep throwing right out there.
I just think I saw one right there.
Like dolphin fishing, Scott.
Yeah, baby.
Keep casting out the one that's hooked.
Stop.
Stick his head out. I was looking the other way. I heard it.
Look at the bait way over there.
There's some straight off the boat.
Feel pretty heavy?
Yeah, decent fish. This is the first one I've caught on this rod, so
Getting used to it.
yeah. Coming right at us.
He's cranking it pretty fast.
Oh,
See one?
yeah.
He took a look at you.
And then he just turned away.
No.
Seems like they pull a little harder out here in this open water too, huh?
He's been fighting that current all day.
Yeah. He's a little thicker than the last one.
Sounds good from right here.
And that's after I tightened up on him already.
Easy.
You know, here we are like late morning, still catching them on top water. Does that shut off at some point or
It just depends on the fish's attitude.
on the day? And you know, with this front coming,
Yes, it could really
they
get
might feed
fired
and
up.
feed and feed no matter what, how we give it to them.
It's a really nice day. There's a little, cloud cover on
Look
the
at that
horizon.
fish, Stevie. I'm gonna put my bait away. Grab him for you. That thing's beautiful.
It's such a nice day. Anything's possible.
Beautiful day. We planned all week long to fish with you, and now we got this big cold front driving down on us. But it's not here yet. Oh, Stevie boy. You're gonna have to
Nice
take the
fish.
hooks
That's
out
a
of this
little
one, buddy.
bigger than the rest of them.
Yes, sir. You said they were gonna be a little bigger here.
Yep.
You must have fished here before.
Well, what we did at the last stop is we told that last one we put back to go tell his mom we were picking on him.
Now she's gonna try to teach us a lesson.
Okay. Look at the gut on that one.
That was a killer fish. Let me hold him one time.
Sure.
I got you, Cole.
I got him. Man, that is a pretty fish.
Nice bull red.
Every once in a while, we'll catch them in Key West, you know, right in the heart of winter, February, late January, and they'll be as white as the belly of this fish.
Sure.
The whole fish. There will not be any color whatsoever. They're big, but it's real rare. You maybe catch 1 or 2 a year. 35 feet of water on the bottom.
Right back there, one just surfaced.
I saw that. All right, I'm gonna turn this one go. That's a nice fish, buddy.
Good job.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
I can hear him. I can hear him from here.
That's red fishing Louisiana style.
Beautiful.
Help me out.
Into the Blue, presented by Yellowfin, is brought to you by Yeti Coolers, wildly stronger, keep ice longer. By Simrad and the new NSS Sport touchscreen display. And by Marine Formula Stable, Isla Mirada, Tailwalker Charters, and Plano.
He's still there. Oh my God.
Dig it. Oh, you got you.
Oh, he
got
turned
you.
hard.
Oh,
That's a
that's
fish, baby.
stud.
Nice
That is
cast.
a
That thing's
stud.
like a cobia.
That is a stud.
Can somebody grab the power pole?
Put it down.
Yeah.
What a stud, buddy.
There's some more moving right there. Look right out there too.
Beautiful fish.
He was in slow motion.
Yeah,
I threw at a red yesterday that literally changed direction in a nanosecond to get to the lure, and that fish there could care less. He was just thinking about it. Got to bring him around the bow. He's never going to make it between us and the others. That's a beautiful sight. And
Wow,
that
he doesn't
clear
have nowhere to
water.
go.
Yeah,
12
shallow,
inches.
shallow.
Beautiful. What a great fish.
That is awesome.
Holy moly. Everything's here so much bigger. Mullet.
You know, Scott, all that time he spent looking for that special grub,
Yeah.
I think I figured out.
He's not using one we're using?
No.
You know, we had to all choose a different color to see which one was working.
He got little teeth in there.
The bigger they are, the bigger the teeth. Awesome. That's
I can hear him. I can hear him from here.
That's red fishing Louisiana style.
That's beautiful.
Help me out. Holy cow, Captain.
Thank you.
That's a good one.
That's full grown.
That is a good one. You want to pull that hook out for
You
me,
bet.
buddy?
Put him on the boat before we let him go.
Well, this boga won't weigh that one. It's a
All
small
right.
boga.
Man, that's pretty fish. And he has no markings on him at all.
No,
He's
he's
just
clean.
been feeding
He is
and living
clean.
and growing, and
Perfectly
he'll
healthy.
make another generation here.
All right, we're going to turn him go. Is that cool?
Yes, sir.
Let's see if I do a better job. That last one needed a little,
Ow!
needed a little cooperation.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Glad we got to come out here and
Look at him go.
stretch some string.
That's awesome.
Thank you, man.
Good job, buddy.
My
Good
pleasure.
job.
That's awesome. If you love your boat like we love ours, you have to have a trailer custom made nowadays to take it wherever you want to go, whether it's chasing tunas in Louisiana or white marlin in Maryland. You have to have a trailer you can rely on to work first time every time. These trailers are actually made to custom fit your boat. No more are the days of just having adjustable bunks. These bunks are welded, solid, This is for my boat only. 4 other boats aren't going to fit on this one, but my boat's going to fit on this trailer. The first time I try it, in any condition, it could be a shallow ramp or deep ramp, I'm going to put the nose of my boat on there, hit forwards, and I'm going to glide right on here effortlessly. Safety. Lights on the trailer. You don't want to be getting a code violation in the middle of Louisiana on a back road. You want to be able to fix anything that's broken right now. It's waterproof connections. All the contact points are easy to get to. LED for longevity. Beautifully wired, strapped down. Nothing's more exciting than being ready to drop your boat in a big tournament crowd. It's a busy place and you want to do it the one time right. With these custom-made trailers, your boat slides off perfectly. And then even more importantly, it loads up the first time, every time. No more jockeying the trailer in and out to get the perfect angle to get your boat on. You get your nose started, give her a little juice, and she's gonna be locked onto your trailer and you're pulling off. You're the first one in, the first one out.
Coming around the corner, come on. Topwater fishing's a blast, but you just gotta know when you get into it. You're gonna get more strikes than you're gonna get hookups, but that's part of it.
Into the Blue, presented by Yellowfin, is brought to you by Bass Pro Shops. Your adventure starts here. By Seagar, always the best fishing line. And by Marathon, King Sailfish Mounts, Spear One Charters, and Fraybill Fishing Gear.
Oh! There you got it out of the water.
I was on you!
Oh! You got one fish. Thanks for chumming him up, baby.
The fish we were catching, that first spot, they were kind of like hit with slot fish. I think he kind of acted like he was coming up on a brand new place, but pretty sure he's been there almost every day of his life. And it just happened. The tide was right, the moment
Well, yeah,
stopped.
that's what it is.
And we're catching those 27 to 32-inch fish.
It was awesome. There was a point that stuck out right there. I think there was a little blue crab buoy trapped there.
Yeah, we were working around
and
that.
man, you threw that lure off that thing, and
It was Ambush City.
awesome, awesome. You got the and walking.
right on the point, right on the spot.
Oh, in his mouth!
Oh, he pulled off.
In his mouth!
He pulled off. Coming around the corner, come on. Topwater fishing's a blast, but you just got to know when you get into it. You're going to get more strikes than you're going to get hookups, but that's part of it. The excitement.
That's a 3-train of lures. Look at that.
He's
They're
right behind
still
me.
following Anthony. He won't get off of Anthony. Come on.
I wonder if he knows I got backup coming.
You practically brought in 20 feet. He's popping and following it. It's like, I was like, I wanted to cast and just totally screw you over.
Well, that's the other thing is what we realized too is I didn't know, because like I said, it's the first redfish I've caught. I've caught a few in the Keys, big old piece of bait just by accident, cobia fishing. But this is the first time we actually targeted them, sight cast and topwater plug.
Everything was, topwater bases. When they start packing up, they get that competition going and they'll eat right there. So you had to grub ready. And we didn't get that second bite, but man, all of a sudden now, every time we hook up, I'm throwing at yours and you're throwing at mine, and we're trying to get that double on. We're very competitive.
I think a lot of that stems from those fish, at least in the Keys. What I see is, a lot of fish you hook will come up, shake that head like crazy, and they're throwing a lot of junk out, and those other fish are right there to just pick that stuff up.
We see that we saw it red snapper fishing, we see it tuna fishing, we see it now redfish. I mean, it's just
it's a natural response. You're scared, you're paranoid, you're hooked, something's different. Okay, let me go ahead and get rid of my stomach. Maybe it be so I can be faster, stronger, quicker, instead of all.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, then the others come in to pick up the freebies, and it's just just easy pickings.
Oh!
Fish on for the cappy.
He followed that fast retrieve.
Retrievus.
He's trying to take me in the cane.
That was a great day. We wrapped it up back to his lodge. I mean, this guy has got it. He's got, I think he said 10 guys working for him.
Paradise Plus.
Paradise Plus Lodge. I think he said he can sleep up to 24 guests. Got, awesome accommodation, awesome cooking. They clean your fish. They got freezers, ice machine, family oriented. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Don't bring your wife here to shop. Bring her here and your kids here to fish and bond. And you're going to catch fish elbow to elbow all day long. Miss Almar is going to make you the most delicious Cajun cooking. She'll tone it up or down to order. The cell phones don't work very
We
well down
woke
here.
up and breakfast was on the table.
Every morning.
We got back and dinner was ready to go whenever we were ready for it. Just a great experience, you know, that whole thing.
And it's going to be memories of a lifetime. I mean, something that the whole family has got to try at one time.
It's actually an old ranch. So, I mean, they got, you know, 4 or 5 acres there. I mean, there's room for to do whatever you want to do and then some. So, you know, it's different than what we do. You know, we go offshore and we chase big fish, blue water, but it's neat to see. We've met guests. I mean, that place has been slammed every night. It's a happening spot.
Yep, the week we've been here,
They've been
we've
busy.
seen 3 different sets of clients come and go, and we just, you know, it's family style eating every night. You know, we made all new kinds of friends from all over the country who come down here, and these were all repeat guys.
Yep.
All
These
repeat
guys love to come here and do this. The fishing was phenomenal. Aggressive bites, pull hard. You know, don't think of an inshore fish. Yeah, you know, that redfish.
That was like shallow water cobia fishing.
I mean, he bit the crap out of me.
Yeah, you got snookered into that one.
and I mean, but they pull, man. They can pull. I mean, there's no slack on that deal.
If we didn't catch a fish, just the 4 hours on with Anthony in the Mississippi River Delta was worth the entire trip this whole week we've been here.